Hello there, this is Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brony, and this is my Thomas Wooden Railway review on Oliver the Excavator. Yep, this is it's Oliver the Excavator, obviously. This is a excavator that was introduced along with the rest of Jack and the Pack in Season 6 of Thomas and Friends. In the US, people would probably be introduced to this character with the New Friends for Thomas video release. And something that is quite interesting, at least something that stands out about this character, is that he shares his name with an already existing character, and that would be Oliver the Oliver the Great Western Engine. You know, the Great Western, and you know this guy right here, the Great Western Engine that was introduced in Season 3. Well, yeah, they are both named Oliver. They're both from the same show, and they have the same name. And I was like, when I was watching the episode, Jack Jumps In, I could not believe my ears when I heard the narrator say, "Oh my no," said Oliver politely. And I was like, wait, did he just say, Sorry about that interruption. As I was saying, I could not believe when I heard the narrator say that this character was named Oliver. There just seems to be some sort of thing on there that doesn't seem to be coming off. But I may fix that later. You can't see it on the camera because it's too small for the camera to see. So, yeah. I mean, why did they bring in another character that has the same name as an existing character? I just didn't understand that. And I'm about to give a little spoiler for Soder's Legend of the Lost Treasure, so if you haven't seen that movie yet, stop watching the video now, and come back after you have watched that movie. But if you have seen the movie, great. If you haven't, but you don't care about spoilers, well, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, anyway. Spoiler for Soder's Legend of the Lost Treasure, just to let everybody know. In that movie, Marion, the railway steam shovel, also could not believe her ears when she asked this excavator what his name was. And he said, "I'm Oliver." And then she was like, "Oliver? You can't be Oliver, you're a railway engine." And Oliver tried to explain to Marion that he was not an engine, but Marion wouldn't let him speak. And she assumed that this excavator right here was this engine after he made a wish on the littler engines, Rexpert and Mike, to turn himself into a digger. But then, at the end of the movie, the engine, named Oliver, showed up at the opening of the new branch line, and Marion figured out that there were two Olivers on Sodor. Quite amazing, because it's been about, I think, 13 seasons for the show to actually acknowledge that there are two Olivers on Sodor. And when I heard the news that both Oliver the Engine and Oliver the Excavator were going to both appear in Soder's Legend of the Lost Treasure, I was going to kind of wonder if there was going to be some sort of interaction between the two characters, and some sort of connection between the two characters. And what I got was Marion getting confused between the two. Okay, so enough about the whole backstory right there, and no more spoilers. I'm going to bring in another character called Alfie right here. Alfie is also an excavator, though he's a lot smaller than Oliver, at least in the show. I mean, he looks a little bigger, or almost the same size as the Thomas Wooden Railway models. This Alfie was released sometime back in 2002 or 2003, and, well, here's the thing about them. They both can turn to either side, like this. But the thing with Oliver right here is that he kind of has a more floppy bottom. While Alfie, well, you get the picture right there. And another thing is that you can actually face the magnet, Alfie's magnet, to the front. And you can easily have another engine connect there, like that. Will still connect there. But with Oliver, the top part right here just kind of sticks out. So if you want to connect a engine to the back of Oliver after he has turned that way, you can't. That's as far as it goes. Though here's another difference that Oliver has from Alfie. Well, for Alfie, his arm only has one length. You can't turn this upper part right here. But with Oliver, you can. This top part right here now moves. And he pretty much has further extension as Alfie does. Both size-wise and arm length-wise. Now, another thing that I'm going to point out about Oliver right here is that, well, in the show, he had caterpillar wheels. But as a wooden railway toy, he doesn't have that. He just has regular old wheels. They are red, just like they were in the show, but they are not caterpillars. So that's something to point out right there. It would have been good if they actually put caterpillars on to be more accurate to the show. But I'm kind of guessing that they didn't put caterpillars on because they pretty much knew that the caterpillars would break after kids were playing with them too much. The same thing happened with me with my Terrence and my Thumper, which both had caterpillars. They eventually broke off. So they pretty much decided, that probably happened a lot with engines or vehicles that had caterpillar wheels on them, so they just decided not to include those on the newer models. Though, Terrence has not had a recent release, and neither has Thumper, though we haven't seen Thumper since Season 5. And then again, we also haven't seen Terrence in quite a long time either. I certainly hope that he comes back sometime soon. But anyway, regardless, that is Oliver the Excavator. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. There is one more thing that I should also point out, is that, well, in the show, Oliver was brown. Right here, he's kind of more of a goldish color. Like kind of a little mix between orange and yellow. I kind of call that gold. It kind of looks more orange than yellow, kind of more orangish, but you could maybe say that it's kind of more gold right there. I really don't get that, why they didn't just make him brown like he was in the show. So I guess that's really all I have to say about this character right here. And for some people out there, particularly people in the past who've watched some of my videos and noticed that there are some characters in my New Engine Slideshow videos and Eli Tinkerton videos where they say, we already have a character called insert name here. And, well, here's the thing. We actually do officially have 2 characters named Oliver. We also officially have 2 characters named Bert. Bert the Diesel and Bert the Small Railway Engine. And we do officially have 2 characters named Victor. There's Victor who works at the Steamworks, and an old engine named Victor in the magazine who was turned into something on a children's playground. And we even do officially have 2 characters named Thomas. There's Thomas the Tank Engine, and there's also Thomas the Piglet from Thomas and the Pigs. You know, because at the end of the episode, Farmer Trotter decides to name one of his piglets after Thomas. So that's it. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.